Hello, I'm drawing right now, character designs, probably hard to see. I have already finished quite a few character designs, but this is just what I'm doing in this live. Feel free to chat.
first section of my hair done.
Cool. I'm live streaming. I'm drawing his hoodie now because I feel like the hoodie is going to be the hardest part of this character because I'm not too good at drawing clothing, and this character is a pretty basic, standard style character, so. I think I'm going to go over this with a more sturdy pencil because it's a character design. And I am scanning them into my computer, but I feel like I still want pretty sturdy designs when it comes to the pencil. So that's what I got so far. I have, I think, 5 other character designs done because it's been like in the 90s here for a few days now, so I've been working on them yesterday, and I'm working on them again today because it's supposed to be really hot. I want to move on to his face, but I'm really scared to mess up his eyes. I'm not too good at drawing male eyes, so that is a little different for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and draw his face now. I'm gonna draw his eyes before I do his hair, because that way I could just erase any part of the eyes that aren't there. I also have quite a bit of references up, because of course I use references a lot when drawing, so I have a few of those up. Okay, so I now have like his eye done and his eyebrow done as well. But I still have a little bit more hair details to do, and I pay quite a bit of attention to hair details because I feel like hair in their facial is really what makes a character. Of course, the way they dress and act does too, but I feel like when people really think of a character, they can really picture their hair and facial details. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here is his whole entire like face done. I have done one other male character. I've done with all the female character designs. And this is my other male character design. I think it turned out pretty good, pretty accurate to how I wanted it to. So. I'm going to move on to drawing his hair now because that's the harder part of this. And then I'm going to go back over the hoodie outlines because I'm like basically done with the hoodie now. So you guys might have been able to tell by the outline kind of the hair. He's definitely one of the typical emos. I kind of got a little bit more done now, so you can kind of see the hair outline better. But one of his eyes are covered, and then I'm going to kind of add some smudged black underneath the eye. And if you check out my TikTok, I actually have a lot more information on the characters, and I'll also be putting a video out on most of the characters on my YouTube channel too. More detailed video to kind of explain the characters. I haven't been drawing the character designs for these characters for a while because when I first came up with the characters, most of them are characters I've dreamed of before, and so they basically made themselves in my mind, and then I would kind of like every time like kind of tweak with the way I want them to look, and me and my sister have really tweaked with the way I wanted some of them to look a lot. So like I was still tweaking with them, and I didn't want to draw them until I knew what they looked like. So of course I waited to like now to do it, and I came up with these characters maybe a year and a half ago before I decided to finally sit down and yes, this is what they look like. And I also still don't have the story for them written at all. Um, I know what it's like. I'm not good at putting my thoughts into words. So most of the time when I have an idea of what I want something to be like, I don't actually do it because I'm too afraid for it to not turn out how I was thinking it would turn out. But I decided to just take a little risk with this because I really like the story and plot to this. So I decided to actually try to make the characters look as good as possible and actually try to find a way to kind of release it in my own way. I'm not like gonna 100% release the stories until I can get full on copyright to them because I don't want them to be stolen, of course. But I do want to like somewhat release the characters. I want to see like release the characters, release how they act, and see how people react to the main idea of the story and the characters. And then like if it's good, then I want to like then release it and be like, yes, I want the copyright for this because I feel like it's a good story. But I'm trying to give you guys like a sneak peek every few moments because like you guys can't really see my drawing. It's messy over here. So I was like kind of had it pointed up some, but yeah, I'm like literally on this tiny pad. And I have my printer / scanner right here, which I'm going to scan in the 3 characters I'm drawing. Well, maybe 4. I might get to 4 characters. I'm not 100% sure. And right now, I'm technically not supposed to be drawing because it's actually hurting my shoulder badly, and it has taken quite a toll. There was like 2 days in a row I had to sit there and just ice my shoulder, but I decided to giving up because I'm addicted now to drawing. I've been doing it like my whole life, so now it's kind of hard to not at least draw once a day, whether it's digital or on paper, because I do digital art as well. I just paper art It hurts my shoulder a lot more than digital art, so I probably shouldn't be doing it at all right now, but I don't like mind having my shoulder hurting for a few moments just to get some drawing done because I absolutely love drawing. There has never been a time where someone asks me what my favorite hobby is and I don't say drawing because it is 100% my favorite hobby. 100%, honestly, my favorite thing to do whenever I'm bored. I think I sat down yesterday and for like 5 hours straight, I drew in a row. I'm probably going to end up doing something like that today, but probably not stay live the whole time, just in case I want to take breaks in between. So I probably won't be live the whole time today, but I might go live again today later. I'm just glad that someone actually showed to my live this time because my last live I did on YouTube, there was like 2 people, but they didn't stay. So like most of my live, I was actually not really chatting with anybody. This time I have someone to talk to, which is kind of nice. I'm doing ear details now, which is not something I normally do at this time instead of fixing the clothes. But he has piercings, so I want to fix the ears before I add the piercings. And then that'll kind of help with where I put the piercings. Okay, so I've now got all his piercings done. Um, on the I can't think. On his left ear, I give him 3 cuffs and 1 stud piercing, and on his right ear, I give him 1 big, pretty long cuff and then a dangling cross earring, which I think I have one, but I don't know where it is right now, or I would show you guys. Because I actually have the earring that I based his earrings off of. I think I have most of the earrings I based his earrings off of. Besides the small cuffs, I don't have small cuffs. Most of these characters, jewelry or clothes that I based off of, I have like most of their style because, of course, I'm going to go something that's a little closer to my style instead of just something that's out of my comfort zone because that really helps me get in the feeling of how the character should look in those clothes when I have the clothes to like know what the clothes look like, what they make me feel like, and stuff like that, like what style it looks like. So, and of course, hoodies is my lazy day clothes, and like whenever I'm being lazy, I put on a hoodie. I actually have this hoodie that's Naruto themed, and it's a really cool image on the front. I always wear that whenever I'm being lazy. Unless it's a day like this where it's super hot. Then I'm wearing a tank top because I am not going to put on a hoodie on a hot day like this. Okay, so now I'm going in and I'm fixing up the hoodie lines. Because like I said, this is going to be their official character design. So I want it to be nice, crisp. I need to find a way to keep these things from fading too, because I had one of the characters' designs at first and it faded, so it's like not there anymore. and I can't really use it anymore. I even have some of the character designs that weren't their official designs. And I'm thinking about showing a few of those too. Because I know one of my characters, I had a very hard time trying to come up with what he wanted to look like because I was going to make him a very plain, basic character design. But I decided since I already had the basic, stereotypical emo design, I was like, I need to go with something a little more different. So I kind of gave him a little basic, but he's still a different style character I haven't seen much. That is the character design for this person. And now it's time to go on to another character. I'm going to make this character's head a little bit bigger. But not much bigger. And just bigger in certain areas. I definitely want this one to be a lot more lengthy. Because that's just how I feel like this character should be. I actually have the same body shape overall for every single character. For that's male. Of course, I have a different body shape for women. And then I just slightly mess with the head shape and body shape to make it look like the character. Because I feel like that's easier than just every single one drawing a different one and then having to make it perfect. Actually, hold on. I'm going to really quickly transfer back to my first male character design. I want to add a dark color on his shirt to make it look like it's black because it's in black and white, or a darker color because this character is supposed to wear darker color clothes. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably going to take a break after this character because it's killing my neck, my back, and my shoulders. So probably shouldn't be going too much longer. I need to sit this pencil back in here. I don't want to lose it, and I'm going to stick this one over here so I can differentiate the two types of pencil lead. This character, I'm actually going to start with his head. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream now. My back's killing me.